Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you've had a great morning this morning. It is Monday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Cheers, everyone. I thought I'd share my Saxon collection with you. I have in part CD and vinyl. All the CDs I have are remastered CDs, so they include all kinds of bonus tracks and sessions, BBC sessions, live stuff. Tons and tons of content in those CDs. Amazing new wave of British heavy metal band. They came across like a storm. Founded in 1975. One of Europe's most successful metal acts, and have sold over 22 million albums worldwide. They got 24 studio albums. I don't have all 24. 2 cover albums. I've got 1 cover. Still active today. I love their latest album. And featuring the amazing vocalist, who is the original vocalist when the band was formed in 75, Biff Bifford. Cool. Amazing vocalist for sure. So again, all the CDs I have are remastered CDs. So I have their self-titled debut on CD, Selftitled Saxon, okay, with a ton of tracks. Not only the original album, but you've got bonus tracks, Son of a Bitch demos from 1978, Tommy Vance's Friday Rock Show BBC sessions, transmitted in 1980, February. You've got like 8 tracks on that one, 6 tracks on that one. Live at the Monsters Rock Festival, Castle Donegan in 1980. You've got 3 live tracks on that one. I've kept the hype sticker to all of these guys too. So the original classic album, rare bonus tracks, original lyrics, rare photos and memorabilia. Cool stuff. Singles off the album, a big teaser and Backs to the Wall. 1979 release, if I didn't say that already. Awesome debut. Still kind of raw. They're still finding their feet. But overall, cool album. Their third, I don't have their second, but I have their third, Strong Arm of the Law. Okay. Again, this one features a bunch of bonus tracks from the BBC sessions. In 1982, you've got 8 tracks there, plus the 8 original tracks on this one. Again, with the hype sticker. That's what the CD looks like there. Their third album, 1980 release, the title track became a single. And also the last track, Dallas 1 p.m., is about the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And the title track is named after the band was pulled over by Margaret Thatcher's security team. So that's kind of cool. I'd love to hear the story about that one. But there you go there. On vinyl, I have their 4th album. This is Denim and Leather. It's in really good shape. A little bit of ring wear, but the vinyl itself is in fine shape. Cool photo of the band. There's Biff there. This is their 1981 release, their 4th studio album. The last to feature drummer Peter Gill. He'd left after a hand injury, and then once he healed, he later went on to join Motorhead. So big loss to them in a way, but then the new drummer really boosted their stature, and I'll talk about that in just a second. 3 singles off the album, and the bands played on. Never Surrender and Princess of the Night. Then you've got beautiful cover, Power and the Glory. Love that bloody hand. There's a cool mask in the background. The earlier albums are on the Carrier label. I think that's how you pronounce it. But good album. Their fifth album, 1983 release, featuring their new drummer Nigel Glocker, who really gave a boost to the band. He really gave a kick-ass sound to the band, faster and more dramatic. You've got singles include the title track and Nightmare off this fine album. I have their next one, Crusader, on both vinyl and remastered CD. Again on the Carrier label. Right from the prelude, you hear this thundering armies battling it out on here. Really cool prelude. But you'd think this would be a really heavy, hard, dark album, but it's actually not. It's more of a rocky, sometimes pop rock type of album. It's really kind of different and weird, but still, like you got Just Let Me Rock and Bad Boys Like to Rock and Roll, Rock City. There's not really any death and dismemberment types of songs on this one, but still a good album all around. The bonus tracks, you've got Kaylee studio demos September 1983. You've got, I don't know, 10 tracks on that one. Then you got a demo session of outtakes, Living for the Weekend. 2 singles off the album, Sailing to America and Do It All for You. Again, 1984 released their 6th studio album. And I wrote down more of a tamer album, more rock and roll, unlike their heavier stuff previously, but still a decent album. Great album to listen to. Innocence Is No Excuse. A different cover for these guys, more of a Uriah Heep type of cover or a UFO type of cover, but still, there's the CD with the hype sticker again. Their 7th album, 1985 release, their first on EMI Records after leaving Carrier Records after a disagreement with the label. Also, their last to feature bassist Steve Dawson. He got fired from the band, and Dawson would, this would be a more heavier album than their previous stuff. Crusader. 3 singles off the album: Back on the Streets, Rockin' Again, and Rock and Roll Gypsy. They love that rock and roll theme for these guys, for sure. Back into a more heavier album, Rock the Nations. Okay. With a ton of bonus tracks again. And the title track, I love that cover. Their 8th album, 1986 release. So they fired their bassist, Biff Bifford, who was the original bassist way back when. Did all the bass parts on the album. And then a new bassist joined the band, Paul Johnson, and they gave him credit for the bass parts, which is kind of cool. 3 singles, Waiting for the Night, the title track, Rock the Nations, and Northern Lady. Again, the albums are kind of a mixture of heavy metal and rock. They're just not straight rock, heavy metal. They kind of mix in hard rock, heavy metal rock. Kind of cool. That's why I love this band. From their 8th album, I go way up to their 20th studio album, so I got a ton to catch up with. Okay, a later photo of the band. There's Biff there. No hype sticker on this one, I guess, or else I didn't keep it. But their 20th studio album, 2018 release. The song they so the song they played, sorry, Rock and Roll. I'm trying to read my notes. So the song they played, Rock and Roll, was a tribute to Lemmy, who had died in December of 2015. The album was also inspired by Greek mythology gods. So again, more of a darker theme. Olympus Rising, Thunderbolt, The Secret of Flight, Nosferatu, The Vampire Waltz, Predator, Sons of Odin, Sniper, Wizard's Tale. So more of a darker themed album, but still cool album overall. One of my favorites, Carpe DM. This one doesn't have any bonus tracks. That's what the CD looks like. Really nicely packaged. Their 23rd studio album, 2022 release. You've got the single, the title track, Carpe Diem, Seize the Day, Remember the Fallen, The Pilgrimage, and Black as the Night. One fine album for sure. Kind of embossing on the cover. Really, really wonderful album. Their latest, which is just remarkable, 2024 release, Hellfire and Damnation. So good. I've done a review on this one. I ranked it pretty high. I think it was 4 out of 5 I gave it. These guys still sound great. Still looking great. Yeah. They're, what can I say about this album? It's awesome. The Prophecy, Hellfire and Damnation, Man of Guillotine, great track. Fire and Steel, There's Something in Roswell, another great track about the aliens. Kubla Khan and the Merchant of Venice, Pirates of the Airwaves, 1066, Witches of Salem, Supercharger. One fine album. Hellfire and Damnation. And finally, an album of covers called Inspirations. There's also an Inspirations 2, which I've yet to get or yet to see. Some of their favorite covers. So this is 2021 release. You got Painted Black by the Stones, Immigrant Song by the Zeppelin, Paperback Writer by the Beatles, Evil Woman, ELO, Stone Free, Jimi Hendrix, Bomber by Motorhead, Speed King, Deep Purple, The Rocker, Thin Lizzy, Hold the Line by Toto, Problem Child, AC/DC, See My Friends, The Kinks, and Shoot Shoot by UFO. There's the tracks there. So yeah, awesome Bad Saxon. I go, believe it or not, I do love my heavy metal sometimes, and Saxon is just right in my wheelhouse for sure. So there you have it, guys. There's my Saxon collection. Still a ton to get, as you can see, but I love the stuff that I have in my collection. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.